Well, hello there. I thought I'd go over a couple of articles today. Was going to be around AI productivity, and it's kind of ballooned into something a little bit bigger. But we'll cover this step by step here, and it should be pretty brief. So, a common trope among AI hypists is that people are getting replaced in mass. Entire engineering departments are being let go and replaced with AI, or other swaths of entire departments being let go, or a vast majority of them, people being let go all over the place. Apparently, AI is making inroads into all kinds of places across the world in terms of productivity and output and replacing human beings. And it's happening at a rate that's so unprecedented that you either need to get aboard or you're going to fall behind. Look, it's just not true. It's simply not true. And all the evidence, all the actual evidence points to the exact opposite, or at the very best case, that there is a neutral outcome of AI. It's not really having an impact one way or the other, which is no matter how you look at it, whether it's not true or at best case it does have a neutral impact. What that means is that AI is not delivering on any of the promises that you keep hearing about out there. So we have Oxford Economics, and this article goes into Oxford Economics' latest study that came out with regards to the job growth or lack thereof in overall the United States economy and some of the global economies as well. And one of the things they dug into is AI. So there is an issue here. They cite a report from Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, which is right here. You can find it online. And this report goes into the United States job growth or job cuts, the reasons why, breakdown by category. So, for example, warehousing, technology, media, etc. The self-reported reasons for job cuts or planned job growth, planned hiring, whether it's AI, tariffs in some cases, market and economic conditions being a little bit, let's call it wobbly, and the numbers that are related to all of these reasons. Now, Oxford Economics brings out a very interesting point. Despite what you may hear about AI job cuts, the number of jobs cut because of AI represents less than 5% of total reported job losses during the same period as was studied by these reports from 2023 until 2025. And as a result of this time period uh, being studied with regards to job cuts, what you have is the ability to look into the data and see whether it's actually AI. It's not AI. The reason why people are letting go of jobs, why companies are firing people, is because they're suffering from the fact that they overhired during COVID periods, or the fact that they're suffering from tariffs or from market conditions not being stable, or a number of other reasons. So, what's actually happening here is that companies are using AI as an excuse. And the reason why they want to use AI as an excuse to let people go is because it looks much better to investors to say, we have to let people go because AI is replacing everyone, versus we have to let people go because we made terrible, terrible decisions and we can't continue to keep these people on board. On top of that, what's happening with self-reported productivity is that these companies, and this is included not only in this article but also in this article as well. Well, I guess in this report, companies are attempting to squeeze more productivity out of fewer people, and again, putting it under the banner of AI. So this is all one big facade. It's all a bunch of smoke and mirrors in order for these companies to stay afloat and continue trying to make money and look good and save face and all of that. And the people who are getting the short end of the stick, so to speak, are the workers who have to make up for the supposed AI productivity increase. Now, product placement time. I'm going to go over to my, we'll go here to my Enlightened Programming website. Now, if you don't know about my Enlightened Programming website, go check it out, enlightenedprogramming.com. If you want access to all the information that I have, tagged, categorized, searchable, all of it, you can send in a tip for $10 or more, and I will give you username and password access to the site. You can join the newsletter as well. And if you wanna maybe hire me for some work, I could use it. You can hire me down here. I also have some public blog posts as well as some private ones that you can have access to as well. But as part of this, so I have here a number of things. So for example, if I wanted to look up productivity, right? Because I've covered a lot of productivity, scientific articles, stats, just general articles on AI productivity, 7 pages, 7 times 4, so 21 articles in this case. How about regret? So as an example, UK businesses are regretting their decision of replacing people with AI. In fact, a lot of them are rehiring people offshore, or they're rehiring the people they let go, but at a lower rate, which, hey, I guess it's great for the CEO, who then gets to make the claim like, hey, we saved you a bunch of money, right? But you can see who's getting shafted here. It's people like you and me. So I have an entire backlog of all of these articles proving that there's, at the very least, net neutral productivity, as is self-reported by people who use these AI systems for anything, especially programming, which is one of the more well-studied aspects of how AI is impacting programmers. So if you can see it inside of the programming community, you can then extrapolate a bunch of conclusions within reason, obviously, to several other industries that might not be related to programming at all, because you can take the findings of those studies and come up with common sense reasons why AI is simply not delivering what people claim. But they have to claim it, and that's the problem. These people have to claim that AI is doing everything that it is supposed to be doing because it benefits them in a number of ways, mostly all down to financial, mostly. And some of it is rhetoric, some of it is ideological, some of it is definitely nefarious under the hood, but we can exclude all of those and say that most of it is indeed financial. In an upcoming video, I'm going to go over RAM prices and hardware prices and how people are benefiting from just shoveling money between each other. It's just a circular money grab, and people just keep putting more money into these systems, including investors and stockholders and whatnot. And then they just hand off the money from one company to another, and they put the label AI on any number of decisions, letting people go, hiring more people, more productivity, less productivity, success, not success, doesn't matter. Just slap AI on it. You'll get money out of investors, and then you hand it off to the next company, and you just create a circle of money exchange, and that's it. And the money just keeps growing and growing. It's like a weird money snowball effect. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what's going on. And I just want you guys to be aware that, well, guess who's paying for all of this? Because it's certainly not any of these guys. No, it's you. And you're paying for it in several different ways. Good luck out there. Like I said, join enlightenedprogramming.com. Go check that out. Definitely join the newsletter, or get access. You can do all the search stuff that I was doing here, and you can filter by things and so on. And there's a little bit of a chat system in there if you want to chat with me, but my DMs are open. And make sure you hit like and subscribe and all that good stuff that the algorithms want you to do, because social media companies are manipulating your brain. So go ahead and participate in that so that I can benefit from that said manipulation, please. Thank you. All right. Stay safe out there. Don't believe all the hype around AI productivity. It's simply not true. Keep your head on straight. Use your brain, please. All right. Peace out.